Nimbus. The space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watch. And again, guys, the reason why we do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games and want to continue to build a community that has that same love and passion for admiring artists' gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Right now, guys, what we got up on the screen, Duelist Genesis. This is not what we left off on yesterday. I don't remember. I don't know how the Duelist Genesis got up here, but awesome set, A tier, ultimate rare technology, ultimate rares in here, S tier, secret rare technology, secret rares in here. And just looking at this first page, do I have this filtered? Okay, I have this filter for only the ultimate rares and the secret rares. There's a total of 18 of them, and it looks like you can get maybe 12. I doubt it. You're probably not going to get a Montage Dragon Ultimate Rare at max condition under $10, but probably closer to 10. Max condition secret rare and ultimate rares out of the set that you can get, guys, for under $10. We're looking at Psychic Overload Ultimate Rare, 124 listings as low as 78 cents, market price at $1.95. Dark Hunter Ultimate Rare, Gemini Monster, I believe. I think. No, it's not a Gemini. It would say Gemini on it. But 118 listings as low as $1.19, market price $2.19. Multiple piece Golem Ultimate Rare, 82 listings as low as $1, market price $3.01. And then Fiendish Engine Omega, secret rare, 67 listings as low as 50 cents, market price $1.51. Toy Magician secret rare, 69 listings as low as 88 cents, market price $2.62. Ice Master secret rare, 64 listings as low as 50 cents, market price $3.16. And Cyber Shark secret rare, 75 listings as low as 89 cents, market price $3.37. So these 7 cards, you can easily get max conditions under $10. When everybody is so focused on the Mega 10s and the Duelist Nexus and the QCSRs, I like to pivot sometimes and come back here and just look at these very sparkly cards. And we're going to go ahead and do a deeper dive on some of these. I mean, all of these have 60 plus listings on them, which is just crazy to me for such an old set and for such high rarity cards. Ice Master, I have this card in max condition. We just want near mints. It don't matter first edition or unlimited. Unlimited, you're getting them near mint unlims about $5. The first near mint first ed is starting at 15. But you can get 2 near mint unlims for 10. Of this card, and this is the only time. The reason why I'm an advocate for this, guys, is because this is the only time, whether it's first edition or unlimited, you'll be able to get this copy of this card with this secret rare technology. Which is why, like I said, whether it's unlimited or first ed, as long as it's max condition, that is the most important factor. Being able to get this copy of the card with this secret rare technology, with this card technology in this rarity, in max condition. So I think it's exceptionally priced, even for first editions being $14.50. I think it's exceptionally priced. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 2 water monsters. Once per turn, you can place 1 ice counter on 1 monster. You contribute this card to show all monsters on the field with an ice counter. It the lure window is exceptional, but then coupled with the secret rare rarity, it takes it to another step. Toy Magician. This was also another really dope lore window coupled with a secret rare rarity and this secret rare technology. Max Condition. Near mint unlimbs 275. First Eds. Okay, First Eds has some value. Near mint First Eds $14. That's not bad, but these unlimbs are still like a third of the price, which would just make them prime pickups for the unlimbs. And then we're going to look at multiple piece golem before we go on here. At the multiple piece golem, max condition, there's 30 near mint copies on the market, $2.50. First Eds are actually going for near mint first ed max condition multiple piece golems, $7.40, $8.40, or what these are going for. A tier ultimate rare technology. That's exceptional, especially for you set completionists out there. You looking for max condition ultimate rare secret rares. The market is littered with them right now, particularly from the 5D sets. Splendid Venus, this is a copy of a card that I do not have in max condition, but I've always wanted. Let's go max condition, 28 copies. Near mint unlimbs is $5, and I don't have this. Near mint first says it's 26. I'm gonna have to check my binder again because I feel like I have this if near mint unlimbs are $5. But yeah, I really think that's dope. That the prices that these are at. But let's go to some current stuff, you know, before we go too far down the rabbit hole. I didn't want to get too far off topic. Let's talk about some of the new hot kids on the block. No. All right, now we got to go ahead and go to the tabs. Well, our smorgasbord of tabs. It failed us this time. Hold on. So the 2023 Mega 10s. Stardust Dragon, Dark Magician, they're still about where they were yesterday when we looked at this. Galaxy Eyes Photon. Okay, I played against Utopia and Master Duel earlier, and I knew Utopia could do some things. When you start Master Duel, there's a structure deck for Utopia in there. You can easily buy 3 of them that have a full play set of all the Utopia cards, ultra rare. You cannot break those down and trade those in for other cards, but you have them for whenever you need them. And I knew that that could combo with just all of the new support that Utopia has received over like the past 2 years. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a little deeper dive because I've always been somewhat fond of Utopia and Utopic, but it was used against me. The Duelist went first, and I was surprised because I'm like, wait a minute, Utopia is a OTK type deck, is it not? And he showed me the different levels of Utopia. Looking at Utopia, you have Collector's Rare Utopia, Ultimate Rare Utopia, Astro Rare Utopia. 37 listings as low as 144.85. Market price 180.70 for the Astro Rare Utopia. Talk about a fallout. Number S39 Utopia, the Lightning Ultimate Rare. 46 listings as low as 28.99. Market price 47.3. I wonder if that's a damage listing or like a shipping plus listing with that, and the market price is really around the 40. Because 30 seems, I don't know, it seems kind of low for Utopia the Lightning. But the ultimate rare for Utopia, number 39, 46 out of OTS Tournament Pack 17, 46 listings as low as $13, market price $15.49. it's pretty much matching the collector's rare price, which it shouldn't. 54 listings as low as 1096, market price 1647. The collector's rare, we're going to do a deeper dive on that. Number 39, Utopia Rising. This card is not in Master Duel, so they weren't even able to use this on me, and they gave this a collector's rare out of Maze of Memories. 49 listings as low as 1382, market price 1383, and that's a original print card to that set. But I wonder like what levels that would add to the deck. They did use Utopia Double, 79 listings as low as 1006, market price 1111, and they used number S39. I think it was this one, Utopia Prime. Was it this one? It had a fun. It looked like a chibi Utopia. I want to say. I think it was Prime. I'm gonna have to read it because it went kind of fast, and this is like the only one I really didn't pick up on what it did. This using number 39 Utopia. If your opponent's life points are at least 3,000 higher than yours, and pay life points so that only have destroy as many special monsters. And if you do banish them, okay. So no, they just use this as Xyz's material. They went into this on top of Utopia to add another material, I believe, on top of. I think it's one of the new Utopic cards. Okay, they did not use Utopic Draco Future, which is interesting. They did use this Zexal server Utopic Sage. They used this to special summon Zexal server Ascended Sage, I believe, straight from the deck. But a lot of these Utopia cards, guys, are dirt cheap, even for max rarity. Like, we're going to do a deeper dive, like I said, into King's Court real quick, because that's where Utopia Collector's Rare comes out, and apparently Utopic Draco Future Collector's Rare comes out as well. This card is undervalued. I really do believe this is the best starter in the deck, Utopic Onomatopoeia. It only has one printing coming out of Dual Power, 181 listings as well as 40 cents, market price 64 cents. If people ever decide to play Utopia, you're going to need this card, and there's only one of them. What was the card I was looking for? I think it's another Utopia card. I just got to go to the other papers. But yeah, like Collector's Rare Utopia, Astral Rare Utopia. Now you got QCS or Utopia. Dirt cheap. Get your stacks of QCS or Utopia now, guys. Draco Utopian Aura. They even got a counter trap that does not have a reprint, I don't believe. Are Dragonor and them really that far? Wow, Dragonor, Secret Rare, number 99, really that far down. They didn't use Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray either. They did go into Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray as well. They went into their inboard had Dragonor, Leo Utopia Ray, Utopia the Lightning, and it had the Zexal server. That's what their inboard had. This can quick effect send detach two materials, number monster straight from the deck. This can equip a Zexal weapon to it from like anywhere. But there's a Zexal weapon that negates a monster effect, which they used as a monster effect negate on my turn. Now the deck, of course, guys, it's not like impervious to anything. The Nibiru would hurt it, Dark Ruler No More would hurt it, Super Poly would hurt it. Like, there's a lot of different cards that would hurt it, but they caught me completely off guard because I'd never seen Utopia play like that, even though I knew it had that potential. What I do think is interesting looking at these Utopia cards, this alternate art for Utopia is fire. I love the Xyz monsters that show their Xyz materials in the lore windows. There's very few of them that do it. You have Utopia does it twice. It does it in this artwork and it does it in the alternate artwork. And that Summon Skull Xyz monster does it. What's the name of that card? Drop in the chat if any other Xyz monsters do this in their lore window, but I think those are the only three. That the Summon Skull one is like, I don't even remember. I could look it up because I know it comes out of Fist of the Gadgets, but I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, those lore windows that show the Xyz materials, that's like the true embodiment of an Xyz monster. But yeah, there's like I said, Utopic Draco Future, Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray. They didn't even summon these cards. They did go into Utopia twice though, which means definitely try to grab your stacks of number S39 Utopia QCSR, the most sparkly version on the market, and it's one of the cheapest. Okay, I went into this just to read its text, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just exceeds fodder. And when your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, negate the activation, and if you do destroy that card, then you can apply the fall and banish one monster from your hand. And if you do, special summon the monster that was destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this effect to your field, but negate its effects. Okay. So it's a counter trap for monsters. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the, but it's only on the field. And then it costs you to banish a monster from your hand to be able to steal it. I don't know. It does have a single print coming out of Power of the Elements, and it was like trying to hold a ridiculous value when it first dropped. Like people actually thought it was going to do something. I'm not even sure if we have. It was like it got bought at one point to like $7-10. But like, come on now, guys. Let's be real. You got near mint first hits right here for 62 cents. Let's be real, guys. Our first place set $1.47, Overdose Gaming $1.50. So it's not as cheap as $1. Those 50-cent margins count, especially when you're thinking about grabbing stacks. But unless it's like searchable in the deck, I'm not even sure if this is necessary to play. But the card that really like broke it was this card. Exceeds Change Tactics. Okay, it came out as a rare in New Challengers, and then they reprinted it as an ultra rare in Dual Power. But this card, like I said, I felt like they had like gassed their hand out on their first turn, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. They got these monsters on the board, but they have no cards in their hand. And then they activated this. And then they proceeded to like +6 on turn 1 with Utopia. But this reads, when a Utopia monster is exceed summoned to your field, you can pay 500 life points to draw 1 card. But this is searchable with, it's probably here. No, not any of these. It's searchable with, it's not searchable. Well, I think Zexal Construction can search it, and Automata Para might be able to search it, but it's not either one of those. It's the Astrotopia. This card searched it. So you only need to run 1. If an Exceed monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can send 1 other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add 1 Exceeds, Animat, Zexal, or number spell trap from your deck to your hand. There's multiple cards in Yuma's deck. Yuma, the protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, the 4th season of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. He has so many cards that like search each other. That's why I always thought the consistency for this would just be exceptional. And then you couple that with like a lot of his monsters are level 4, so it gives the deck access to the best rank in all of Exceeds. But then you have cards like this. Well, this doesn't have a reprint either. But cards like this, multiple cards like this, that just break the deck. But now that I have an idea of how it's played, I've been wanting to build it. Now I'm like ready to build it. I know like the bare bones of what the deck profile really should look like. So I'm interested to combo off with a little bit of Utopia, because I think Zexal is one of the 2 A-tier animes in all the 7 series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes. Like, it's one of the 2 A-tiers. Zexal is. We can debate it all day in the chat, but from watching all of them, seeing all of them, I wholeheartedly believe that about Zexal. But I really do feel like we went down the rabbit hole a little bit. Like we was talking about Utopia, but we was like supposed to be talking about the Mega 10 or something. Okay, yeah, we was. Oh, that's what it was. And then we saw Utopia, and then we went off on our tangent. But yeah, not too many cards have actually moved back here, guys. I mean, get your stacks down. I really do feel like this is like the lowest pretty much these cards are going to be. These may fall at the top. These four at the top may fall. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon 20 listings as low as 340, market price 465. These prices, these listings are going to repopulate, guys. Do not get FOMO and start going after Blue Eyes Jet Dragon because you see 20 listings. This set is one of the newest sets that they have. They're printing this set. This set is being opened up for all of prize support. There's going to be plenty of listings of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. But if you are interested in Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, there are a couple other printings of it that I probably focus on as opposed to this. You have the Battle of Chaos Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Lightly played first says 950, near mint first it's 1050. This is about, I feel like it may have touched $8 when it first came out. Like within like the first 2 months, I feel like it got as low as $8 before like it spiked up to 20 and it never looked back. But this is just about as close as it's ever been at its cheapest. I do believe it has the potential to go down a little bit, but I may be wrong because I thought it back when it was at 7, so I didn't touch it. I thought it had the potential to drop down to 5, but just a lot of the cards in Battle of Chaos just had just ridiculous staying power for some ungodly reason. I mean, the nostalgia, I suppose, really had the demand kicking the prices like that, but I would be looking at this one, and then I'd be coming over here to Battle of Chaos and looking at the Starlight Rare, guys. Now, we like to do this. We like to do our estimated value for our Starlight Rares out of sets, for our extra rarity cards out of sets that we know the pull ratios for. Starlight Rares are one in every 24 boxes, guys, and I'm being generous. So you get a random one in 24 boxes. So let's do the math. We're going to do 66 times 24. 66 times 10 is 660 times 20 is 1200. No, it's 1320. And then you throw 4 more on top of that. 24, 264. So it's about $2,500, guys. The base price of any of these Starlight Rares out of this set, $2,500, guys. That's how much it would cost to pull one of these at random. The Dark Magicians, 24 listings as low as $159, market price $155.57. As the collector would say, magnificent. Magnificent. Like, that is an exceptional price, guys. All of these. Illusion of Chaos, 49 listings as low as $132.59, market price $149.84. And then, like I said, this would be the copy of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon I would be looking at. 42 listings as low as $96.89, market price $118.65. Even if it is $120, I'm grabbing the Starlight Rare. And of course, guys, we look at all these TCG markets as if we live in these TCG worlds, as if this is a vacuum, as if there's nothing else to buy in this world but trading cards. Because of course, you know, you can buy a lot of things for $300, but considering these prices, you could buy like 10, no, not 10 play sets. Like 7. You can buy like 7 play sets of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon for the price of what it would cost to pull one Blue Eyes Jet Starlight. Come on now, guys. If you're buying sealed for the commons, and you're buying sealed to keep it sealed. You're not opening up sealed for Starlight Rares unless you're Ruxin 34. But it just financially makes no sense. And then Dynamorpher Theresia goes even further beyond that at 55 listings as low as $62.22, market price $61.99. Come on now. And that's what we were going to do for King's Court. We're going to go back and look at that and look at the estimated the base price for a collector's rare out of King's Court. and then compare what Utopia is going for out of Kingsport, which is like $15. And looking at Kingsport booster boxes, you get a collector rare one of about every 72 to 96 packs, guys. Okay, so that's roughly 3 boxes. Market price $64.99 for the booster boxes. It's down, way down for what it used to be. It used to be like a solid 70. 65. What is that? Roughly $200. The base price of a collector in the set is $200. The most expensive one is Rivalry of Warlords, 42 listings, so $75.81, market price $85.16. You can almost get a play set of these for the price of what it would cost to pull one. And then we come down here and we look at Arcana Triumph Joker continuing to fall. But we look at Utopia, number 39 Utopia, 54 listings as low as $10.96, market price $16.47. You can get 3 play sets of these for the price of what it would cost to pull one. Exceptional value. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Like Kakarot, send me your energy so we can get that Space Gate charged up for a part 2. And we can continue. So many cards. But with that, we're going to be getting up out of here. Nimbus. Are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.